Transition of life spectrum, being nobody to somebody. This is the book written by Sir Nedzana P.M. Transition of life spectrum. Introduction. This book is written to inspire those who have lost hope in life, that there is still hope and future. Life is not defined by what you see or what surrounded you. I understand that the current circumstances might be viral to you, affected you in such a way that you no longer believe that there could be any transition of life spectrum upon your life. I wrote this book as a result of reinstalling hope, giving courage to the heartbroken, those who have tried this and that, and the same seems collapsing. What you are going through, you are not the first and you are not the last. I understand that you are not like others, but victory is certain. Table of contents. Chapter 1, Overcoming a Devastated Moment. Chapter 2, Encountering an Optionless Condition. Chapter 3, The Moment of Exemplary. Chapter 4, Thinking Differently in the Midst of the Storm. Chapter 5, Act of Self-Motivation. Chapter 6, Turning Your Thoughts to the Possibility of Change. Chapter 7, Converting Impossibility Talk. Chapter 8, Living in the Future, Being in the Present. Chapter 9, Changing Bad Friendship Group is Changing Your Future. Chapter 10, Establishing a New Culture. Chapter 1, Overcoming a Devastated Moment. When you have been utterly ruined by the situation, you may think you have carried the whole world upon your shoulders. Internal pressure caused by the situations which you might be facing might lead on feeling to give up anything in life. The moment you experience heaviness, solitary place becomes your first and foremost choices. Your mind will be captured by ideas where chances to eliminate yourself are possible. There is a time where in life you may no longer urge to take any advices which comes with no handful positive action with solution if it's only about verbal advice. I understand that as people we can get tired because of what we come across. At this moment, hopelessness subdue your mind as a result to exterminate faith life. I used to advise that no dark moments which remains forever. There shall be a passing stage. That's the moment where you will forget turmoil and sorrow. Chapter 2, Encountering an Optionless Condition. When you are nobody, you become neutral at whatever comes to you. As long as it shall benefit you, chances to fall for everything is unavoidable. People who can get notice of such can take an advantage of those who are unfortunate. That is the reason we have many young ladies who are coming from bad backgrounds, who are used and abused. The same who does that knows that there is nothing they can do. Laughing at people who are arrested in this kind of situation is unwise, because clouds which gathers at the other side of the mountain can gather at another side one day. I can encourage you that also when you are passing through the same situation, you will pass. Other people used to say, at the end of every tunnel there is a light. Your light will shine one day. Accurate life experience and fair treatment is found under the puzzle of being optionless. Passing through the same qualifies you to observe more and judge less. Massive potential experience is gained mainly in this life scenario. Chapter 3, The Moment of Exemplary. The way in which you live becomes a lesson to some other people. Any circumstances a person might be through becomes a book. It is very much important to work on your profile because it is the only project which could not be done by someone else except yourself. To hate what you go through due to its absurdity is almost not necessarily good, because whatsoever is naturally disclosed to you accompanies a lesson behind. The issue that says to win and become a better person is derived by the moment of exemplary. Once more trying to prove the point that things can change, especially about those who are ready for it. To he who desires to change and become a token before many, despite impurities, a way for the new things such as an opportunities by place or things or by the people will come forth. Chapter 4. Thinking differently in the midst of the storms. In life, we have three types of storms. Number 1 is the storm that God causes to a human being. Number 2 are the storms caused by other people. And the last one is that which we cause by ourselves. These storms are likely to be occurred by the following reasons. Number 1, wrong guidance from circumstances. Number 2, wrong guidance from the experts. Number 3, wrong action by denying the right. The mess caused by a storm, no one who will desire to be part of it thereof, because it is there to destroy. I urge to bring another peculiar view on the subject of storms. They are good on to expose us to challenges, and unless we get challenged, we are unlikely to grow. The way we handle ourselves during the problems determines also on the way we shall come out or suffocate in. Apply a fighting spirit. Take into heed profound ways that can provide a way out. Lesson from the storms. Storms reveal where our faith lies. Storms provides God with opportunity to work on our hearts. It can further plans of our lives. God often turns storms around us for the good. Chapter 5. Act of self-motivation. If there is no one to motivate you, motivate yourself. Other people are busy with their own affairs. Self-motivation builds courage and confidence. Once your confidence is set in place, new opportunities begin to arise. That's the reason I encourage you to motivate yourself. If you had a chance of getting such support during the difficult times, thank God, because you might be 2 out of 10. There are 6 factors of self-motivation. Number 1, initiative. Be ready to take opportunities and be confident enough to take risks. Number 2, optimism. Be ready to look on the bright side or to think positively in order to pursue your goal. Number 3, goal setting. Plan knowing that you will end up having achieved whatever you desire at the end of the day. Number 4, personal drive. Once you begin to live the purposeful lifestyle, you will grow receiving ideas and responses. Number 5, focus on growth. Always on time channel your thinking on what makes you motivated about life, and energy will follow in. Number 6, challenge yourself. If you become motivated by what you are coming across, you will constantly grow in life. Chapter 6. Turning your thoughts to the possibility of change. Change is the slogan of improvement. Anyone who hates to change with the course of time will become the victim of progress. Some situations are stubborn. They need you to push it through. Change your thinking and align it with success, or looking at yourself at the brighter side of life. Success is defined by what you have achieved physically. Until you are mentally fit, there is nothing which will positively materialize. Once you are mentally fit, Once more, you will be stable and defining your life purpose becomes an easy thing to do. The language of maturity is deeply foreign to someone who a change to him is a strange thing. Please change your thinking. I understand that is pain, but enforcing it results on gain. No change, no improvement in this life. I want to challenge you. How do you see yourself becoming in the world? Everything is in the state of mind. You can become anything you want to be. Start working on the project of building your own legacy. Don't hesitate. Chapter 7. Converting the impossibility talk. Your mouth can create a cage for you, and it can also create opportunities for you. Your mouth can build things and destroy many things. Mouth is not the source of what it utters, but the source of everything is in the mind. Your mind is receptive with anything either good or bad. It also takes your reasoning capacity to alter your thinking. And know which one you ought to talk about. People gauge your insight by what you say or write, even what you do. Do the following things to master your speech. Number 1, think before you speak. Number 2, analyze your words before you let them out. Number 3, what hurts you the most, engulf it. Don't say it to others. Number 4, words don't retrieve once they are spoken out. Number 5, words are more hateful than fists. Chapter 8. Living in the future at the present. In simple terms, we can call it living a dream life. It might be interpreted as maniac, but in my case, it's a genius approach of understanding life purpose. Setting your mind in the future pulls your focus and energy usually follows in. When you live your future at the present helps on eliminating all kinds of distraction it might befall you. What I like about living in the future is about the following. Number 1, future will choose you friends. Number 2, the language you develop. Number 3, people to associate with. A person who invested in the future. Any present loss of everything at the moment is not a disaster. If you want to be stressless, stand a chance to live the future. To see your future is simple. Check who surrounded you at the moment. And changing your future is changing them. What you do, what you keep, and the language you master escort you to the nearest future. Demands you to do something, to keep something, and to speak a language it may desire. Chapter 9. Changing bad friendship group is changing your future. People you hang out with are the people who instill habit in you in the form of impartation. Once habit is addicted, it's the site for the future. That is the reason I say your current friends are the mirror of your future. Changing friends will invite other friends. Every lifestyle expels and invites new friendship. You cannot live alone. Others will be invited by what you do, and others will be expelled by what you do. One more last chapter, which is chapter number 10. Introducing a new culture. New positive friendship develops its own language, creed, way of doing things uniquely compared to others. In short, it's a culture. Create your own culture of living. Create a new brand of yourself and your surrounding. This is the book written by Sir Nedzana P.M. as to motivate all people worldwide. Share and subscribe.